Hey guys, it's once again the Slackers, Lady T
and Robin Eve,
and we're back with another video that's probably not gonna get posted, but I hope it does. All right, so we did this quick video because we have actually been having this little mini argument debate, whatever we want to call it, about Nicki Minaj
and the drama surrounding everything that's been going on since Monday.
I am not a stan.
She is a Nicki stan, and I am determined
a Nicki fan, and I've been off and on a fan of hers depending on how her conduct is. But I will tell you, this go around, I'm really standing behind her 100%.
Okay, I am also a Nicki fan. I wouldn't say like she's my favorite, but I'm not really, like I don't have a favorite girl rapper.
There's not a whole lot.
I mean, there's really not. So I'm saying it to say don't, because some people are like, oh, if you don't like Nicki, then you like Cardi B. I'm gonna tell you, to be honest, I haven't listened to Cardi B's album. So yeah, but I actually listened to Nicki's album. There's a few songs on there I really like. But anyway, so with the drama, so what started the argument betwixt the two of us was she feels like for years Nicki Minaj has been silent. Mm-hmm. And hasn't done anything to anybody. Safari, Cardi B, Remy Ma, everybody who.
Please don't do that.
I am.
Don't do that.
She feels like for the last people have been throwing shots at Nicki Minaj, and she's not said anything. So she is applauding the things that Nicki has been doing these last few days because she feels like it's long overdue.
It is very long overdue. The recent events with the whole DJ Self and Safari and whoever else, I felt like that for a long time, and I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna go back as for the whole thing with Remy Ma. I felt like when that whole thing with Remy Ma and the back and forth, I do feel like to a certain degree that Nicki has been silent when it comes to like really gut punching and digging, and I felt like it was one person, which was Nicki, but then she was ganged on by certain people in the music industry. I do feel this way. Like every time it's like, don't look at me like that. I do feel like that.
So you don't feel like people gang up like she has just as many people on her side.
Who?
What are you talking about?
Who there?
Well, when
Remy Ma first took the stand, I guess leading the brigade of
the Nicki train,
the Nicki hate train. Then it was people who jumped on that damn train because they knew one. Remy Ma is someone who doesn't take shit.
Okay, no. We're not gonna make statements like that. You have to back them up with some facts. Okay. So name people who jumped on Remy's bandwagon during that period.
Everybody.
No, don't
I think Fat Joe did. Lil Kim did.
Oh my God! You got
else?
To be outside of your mind.
Let me just say. Okay, I'm gonna take that back.
You are gonna take it back
because when she released it with Sheether, it was people that when they were interviewing different celebrities about the album and who won, whatever the case may be. I'm not into rap, so what Nicki said and what Remy Ma said to each other in their diss songs, it didn't strike anything with me because I don't know what the fuck is going on with either one of them. What I'm saying is, I felt like when people were interviewing celebrities after Sheether came out, it was like people were like, "Oh yeah, Remy, yeah, she."
See, that's what I don't like about this whole situation with Nicki Minaj, because I don't think that's fair to feel like somebody is on somebody's side because they feel like she did better, and that's what you're doing. You feel like people ganged up on Nicki Minaj because they thought that Remy did better. Remy killed her.
Okay, but see, and so that's where I can't say if she killed her because I heard Nicki and I heard a little bit of Sheether, and what they said when she said her is like, it didn't make
but that's your opinion.
Okay, but listen.
So that you can't say people were hating because they like Remy better.
Okay, so if Remy won that whole diss battle, The even reason of why I feel like that could be wrong, and please comment below. Do not, don't attack me because I'm not very knowledgeable in this field.
You shouldn't be arguing about it now.
But I will say, from just what a little bit I've seen, I do feel like Remy Ma started with Nicki Minaj.
What?
Let me say.
Oh my God!
Let me say why.
Say it.
Let me say why.
Go ahead.
Because I have an interview queued up.
Go ahead. Where don't play it just in case they block our video.
Okay, I'm not gonna play it. But I have a couple of interviews stemming from when Remy Ma was on the talk. No, it was the real.
Okay.
On the real, and then Wendy Williams show, and then a couple little side radio shows, whatever, where she was asked in a sense, what initiated your beef with Nicki Minaj?
Okay.
She said it's just the way that she treats other people. So, so me as a reporter, if I would have asked her that question, okay, Remy Ma, so what generated speech? She responds to me, oh, this the way she treats other people, she bullies other people around. I would have said, well, what did she do to you, Remy Ma? What did she do to personally attack you? She didn't do anything to her. And that's how I feel. So, even though she won the whole diss thing with the Sheetha album, whatever, okay, fine, that's cool. After that, I think Nicki realized, okay, I need to take a damn seat. Because it's just a lot of shit going on. Everybody all of a sudden is jumping, everybody's on Remy Ma's side, and this and that. And I liked Remy Ma. I didn't know who she really was until she delivered Love and Hip Hop. And then when I heard the album that she was on back before she went to prison, I was like, oh, okay, I heard that song before. Again, I'm not a big rap person. But these recent events, come on.
No, you can't. No, hold on, no, responding. See, so that same interview that you're speaking about.
Interviews.
Okay, interviews, it doesn't matter.
Okay, what is she?
The thing that Remy said, what sparked it, and if you even listen to the song and all of that, it was a lot of background things going on that Nicki Minaj was doing. We don't know. We don't, have hardcore proof. But there were a lot of things happening in the background that Nicki Minaj has allegedly been doing that not only has Remy Ma said, but many other people have said in the industry that Nicki Minaj has done things to block their money. And that is what Remy Ma said.
Oh, no. That happened after the fact.
It was not.
Yes, it did.
It did.
What award show or whatever the case, something. I remember something on the Shade Room that was posted where they were supposed to be at some event and Nicki Minaj said she didn't want this and she didn't want that, and that fucked up whatever Remy Ma show, something like that was said. So, but that all happened. What I'm trying to tell you, that happened at the very first interviews that she was giving before Sheetha, or maybe right after Sheetha came out, before that whole incident you're talking about, because I know what you're talking about. When people asked her, she never said anything about, oh, she does little backhand bully shit to block people's money. She's blocked my money. Her initial reason for attacking her was because you got two women from the Bronx. You got...
See, you being long-winded. This is what was said in the interview that she had queued up. This is quote from the interview. This person, just based off what I'm witnessing, is not a nice person. It was behind-the-scene things that people will never know about. Trying to keep me off red carpets, trying to make sure awards don't go to me, or she's not going to be in attendance, or trying to get people to make bad reports about my album sales, or just anything that I'm doing to make me look less, or make her look better. Who? That is what Remy Ma said, and that was the original thing. And if you listen to the song, that's what she was.
Remy Ma hadn't been out long enough.
No, when she came out, Tootie, they had that. What was the song that was blowing up? That Nothing Can Stop Me. I'm All the Way Up. That was a song that was popping and got her back on the charts. So you don't know what you're talking about.
Again.
You don't. They were already saying you don't know when that song came out and it was blowing up on the charts. She was starting to be on red carpet, to being invited to things. Then she went on Love and Hip Hop. That kind of helped too. Will put her back in the public eye. Like, there were so many different things that were happening that it's possible. Like, this is not the first person who has said that Nicki Minaj has done background stuff like that to block her people from getting money, or that she won't be in attendance, or she won't go to the shows, whatever. So I don't think Remy just out of nowhere made this beef up.
Okay, but the bottom line issue is, and that may be true, but what I'm saying is, I felt like the initial reason before all this award stuff and all this, I do remember that stuff being said, but my whole thing is, I felt like that Remy Ma came for Nicki Minaj in a way to boost herself up. And I mean, I will admit, I think she did shut Nicki up. You know, where Nicki kind of had to go, you know, be a recluse and had to gather herself. And that's why she took time to come up with this beautiful project. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. This is probably the first album that Nicki Minaj has put out that I listened to. And I didn't listen to it because I brought it nor downloaded it. My daughter was playing it and I had no choice because she was driving. And the rule is when she drives, she could play the music. So I listened, I was like, oh, I mean, literally, like, I was like, okay, this is some good stuff. But this is my whole thing.
You just get so long-winded.
Okay, but
you're not making a point at all.
I'm making
and here
point.
I got a whole other timeline.
Okay,
right here
my point.
They said Nicki Minaj started the feud in 2007 when she made a freestyle over a song that was a Terror Squad song, which is the group that Remy Ma was a part of. Yeah. And she kind of threw shots like the crown, you know, run with the crown, whatever. And Remy Ma felt then that the diss track was about her. So let's get to the what the argument is stemming from is that I feel like Nicki Minaj is a big girl, and she starts things just as much as things are started and involve her. And I feel like she has done a lot of poking. And now it's turning into, everyone's riding the Nicki hate train, this, that, and the third. No, I feel like, to be honest, people are now having a voice about the shady things or the little petty stuff that Nicki Minaj has done. And I feel like now people are saying things and sticking up for themselves. And now she's looking like a bad guy. So she has to try to defend herself by causing like the scene that she did on Monday.
All these people that have all these issues with Nicki and all this, that she's blocking blessings and blocking this and blocking that. Where are the receipts? Because Nicki has receipts.
What receipts?
And that's the whole thing about it.
What receipts has she shown?
I want a person. I want Remy Ma. I want Lil' Kim or whoever else that felt like Nicki Minaj had blocked them in some way, shape, or form, because I think this is probably going to go into another thing that Cardi B just put out on her. She made a statement and then had like a little IG live video when she kept referring to buying love and buying your fans and buying this and buying that versus people who are genuinely real about how they feel about you as an artist versus you buying that stuff. If these people really felt like Nicki Minaj stopped anything, that she had that kind of power to stop anything, whether it was a performance, whether it was an award giveaway, anything,
if she
then you need receipts. You should put them
what
out
were the receipts that Nicki posted?
Okay. She hasn't posted them, but I mean, nobody said, no one has come and said, she blocked my bid, but I got the receipts to show it. A lot of people have said it. But okay, but again,
a lot of people have said it. But the stuff that Nicki's alleging, she hasn't released any receipts.
But I bet she will. If she's provoked.
I mean, what she did Monday wasn't provocation enough. All these years, so you claim that she's been picked on and that hasn't required her to release feel like anything?
She has been low key taking. She's been public. Let me get my words together. She's been taking a lot of blows, and she hasn't really been responding to them. And now
I cannot believe you are sitting here saying
I am saying that. I just feel like
respond or start
I just feel like all of a sudden everybody's coming for her, and then she made a comment about the whole Love and Hip Hop thing and the VH1 checks. Listen, now that part with her, At first I was like, yeah, Nicki, but then I thought about it, and it did for me. Yeah, okay, how you get your money, how you come out is how you do it. But at the end of the day, stop. I feel like Mariah Lynn and Jessica Don, like y'all, at Nicki, like what the hell are y'all trying to do?
But that's a prime example. You didn't have to say nothing about crummy VH1 checks trying to check Safari, because in the end you do insult everybody else who's getting these VH1 checks, including Remy Ma. And that's what I feel like she made that shot. I feel like it was another way to be kind of like, oh, let me throw another dig at her. You know, and so that what I'm saying is this. I'm not saying Nicki's wrong, right, this, that, and the third. Nicki is entertaining. For the most part, I like her. But the argument I'm having with my sister is that I don't think Nicki's innocent at all. I feel like she's thrown just as many shots as the people who you're claiming were throwing shots at her. I feel like people are justified in standing in their truth and saying what they want to say, just as Nicki Minaj is. But you're not going to make it like she's been bullied. And now she's finally responding.
I feel like she's been bullied. That's just the bottom line.
How can you say that?
Because I feel like she has been bullied.
I don't know how you feel that way.
I feel like every time something comes out, it's always something said about her.
What do you mean? You still have not.
What do you want me to say? I'm not gonna if I do explain it, I'm long-winded. Yeah. So the bottom line is conclude this because we're
it ain't no conclude. You have not come with facts.
My whole thing is I'm not trying to make her see my point. I don't think she's trying to make me see her point.
You are because you're not. You're not trying to listen.
We're going to have different.
You're not trying to
that
listen.
You can say, and it may be because you're more familiar in the hip hop world than I am, so you may have more interviews and things to go back to. What I'm saying is, I feel like that everyone this go around is coming for her. Just the same thing I felt like what K. Michelle said, and that was very good. Every time K. Michelle was getting ready to release an album, it was always some bullshit done that could have blocked it, or did something that put the drama surrounding before her album came out, blocked people from really enjoying her music because it was always something.
But that's the same. Wait a minute, that's crazy.
What started this thing?
She did.
How?
Because she went on Twitter and started talking about people. That's my thing. You don't even know. You're just talking. You don't even know. This whole thing got started because Nicki Minaj.
If she's sick of someone, okay, she's sick and tired of always taking the high road when it comes to people talking shit about her. Then you have to get to a point you're going to start acting people and saying this. So my whole thing is when DJ Self said what he said, okay, nigga, like you cannot be in my face talking about Cardi B and this and that because she left you and she left Gwyneth and became more successful without your help, and then you get in front of Nicki Minaj and talk shit about Cardi, and then when Nicki Minaj don't embrace you for you talking about her nemesis, whatever the case may be, then you want to start trying to flip the script and shit.
But
so she had to call him out.
But she called him out, and there, like DJ Self said, there were 40 people there that witnessed their interaction, and it did not happen. So you outed a conversation that was private between you and her, and she went online and outed it all because he said on the radio. Because what sparked Nicki Minaj to even say anything was that he went on the radio and was like saying that he thought Cardi B's album was better, and that's what sparked it. You can't be mad at people for their opinion, Pooh Bear. But you can be mad at people for their opinion if they're in your face behind closed doors saying that you're the shit. And then you get on your radio and put it out in the atmosphere to the, wherever his station is broadcast at and say something different. I would have outed him too. Like, wait a minute. But he said it's not true. Okay, well, then that there's going to be a case. But okay, so let's say that situation. Let's just say in that situation, it happened and she went out at him. In the midst of outing him, you start attacking Safari and you start attacking all these other people and throwing little cheap shots at Remy Ma and at Cardi B because you wouldn't even acknowledge her name. If y'all had beef, why her, the bitch? Why are you doing that?
When she called her bitch.
She did in the tweet.
She called Cardi B a bitch.
Oh my God, that's what I'm saying. You arguing and you don't even have the facts. Sway. You don't have the answers. And you were sitting here saying things.
She said that when her and Cardi B had their conversation at the Cardi B had their conversation at the Met Gala, that they had both came to an agreement that they wasn't going to let outside bullshit come in between whatever they got going on or trying to build from, whatever the case may be. I didn't see anything that where she called her a bitch.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's what Nicki stands are completely ignoring what's right there in front of them.
I'm not ignoring
so
it.
my thing is, if you had a problem with DJ Self, it should have been contained with DJ Self. And I felt like she exploded it to everybody else. Like, in the midst of all of this, you got Safari all in it, and then she went on the radio station and they asked something about Remy Ma, and she went on this whole thing about that, singing the lyrics and being real extra. Like, you once again, you're dragging people into it.
Wait a minute, but when the whole thing, when her and Remy Ma were going on, when it was at the peak of its thing, every time Remy Ma had an interview, she would always talk about the situation. Nicki Minaj never did. She shut her mouth. Oh, no, she's not. So now,
but even if
she waits a couple years later and
that's weird.
People are now asking her about her opinion on it because she never gave her opinion back then.
Oh my God.
Are you serious?
But why are you, even if that's the case, why are you bringing it up now? This whole situation with DJ Self had nothing to do with Remy Ma. So you're going to bring up, like,
if
2-year-old stuff?
Asked her.
No, you're
what
crazy.
about you? Because Nicki Minaj, we didn't get to ask you about the beef and what you thought about the shit when it was happening a couple years ago. Now that you're finally talking, what do you have to say about it?
I just think that it's subtle, petty stuff that happens. Even like the track that everybody's talking about on the Nicki Minaj record. Like, it's a big, it's a Biggie song, but everybody knows that Lil' Kim took that song, remade it, and that's what people remember the song by Biggie and Lil' Kim doing it. You take that song from the guy who molded Lil' Kim, somebody who you can't stand, and then do a song over it, and then you don't think people are going to take it like, oh, you're trying to be petty. Like, you're in denial. You're in denial.
I'm not in denial.
So, like I said, I don't want to think this is like an attack Nicki thing, but ultimately what I'm saying is Nicki Minaj has thrown just as many shots and casted. She's thrown just as many rocks.
I don't agree. This is as simple as that. I don't agree. And again, please, if you're watching this video in its entirety, and if I'm wrong, but I have no problem people commenting below and giving me receipts or directing me to something I need to watch to see this for myself. I'm just saying, with my eyes, what I watch and what I listen to, that I can't look at because I'm at work over the case of me, I haven't heard this, but I do feel like she was quiet. And now that she has this moment, she's going to speak of some stuff. Because even like the whole thing with Safari, he was like, how many times I gotta tell people that I didn't write your raps? But when you remember the Breakfast Club interview that he did after they broke up, Charlamagne God asked him, did you write any of Nicki's raps? He responded, sitting back in that fucking fur, You did say no. So now that it's resurfaced, how many times I didn't write your raps? Okay, that's all it is. Because you didn't deny it the first time. Now, you did deny it and you didn't say you did, but I'm saying you said that you implied it, gave the indication that you in some way, shape, or form wrote her raps or ghostwriter. I don't know how that shit works. That's what I'm just saying. So again, now that she's speaking and now that she's vocalizing her issues and stuff, because even like when the whole thing with her and Cardi B came about, she never really spoke on it. She did the one interview when it came back to the whole motorsport sport thing, when she said why someone changed her verse when she took out Cardi B's name and her.
That's the only
verse. But
Cardi B didn't say anything either. So Cardi B was attacking Nicki Minaj.
This is the funny part, and let me tell you something about Cardi B, and I think we should conclude this because I'm getting worked up. I love my sister, and we have these discussions, but it's good because we can't agree on everything. It'll be boring. But what I will say about her, at the end of the day, I like Cardi B because of her rawness and her realness and her honesty. Now, do I feel like she is to a certain degree taking the higher road? Because I've never seen, and it may be, again, point me in the direction, seen an interview or a comment she's made where she's actually said her name. But giving the statement that I felt like she gave today on her IG, I felt like that was strictly talking about Nicki Minaj. And I'm trying to figure out why.
What did she say on her IG?
Girl, she typed this long-ass statement, and then she made a live IG post right to back it up. Basically saying that she felt like she's never had to buy anything. I guess what came out like, Nicki's album is better than hers. And so I guess she's implying that Nicki's had to buy her way to the success. Where her success came from a genuine place of people actually liking her as an artist. And it just hurts her to know that people are, thinking like she doesn't deserve her success or her album's not good and
why would you think she's talking about Nicki Minaj?
She was.
But if she was talking about Nicki Minaj,
why
she has a whole song with Cardi B's name in it and talking about burying her.
So you're trying to tell me if I get my daughter's phone and play the song, she actually says Cardi B's name.
Do you want me to pull it up? I have it downloaded.
Does she say the name?
Yes, she does. Twice, I think. So that's my thing.
If you pull it up, I will buy you something tomorrow.
Okay, good. Because we don't want the video not to be able to be played. I won't play it now. But
I like her.
I just ultimately think Cardi hasn't said anything, and I think overall I feel like Nicki Minaj starts a lot of things. And I'm not saying it's wrong. I mean, you're in entertainment business, so you can do what you want to do. Like, it's entertaining, like I said. But I feel like it is wrong of you to say that Nicki Minaj does not start things and that she's been victimized. And now this is her triumphant moment to stand up against the people who are bullying her. I don't agree with that. But Nicki Minaj, I would say, congrats on your album.
It's really good, and
I like you as a person. I can watch you all day, and I still think ultimately, as a rapper, I really do think you are a very, very really, really good rapper. Not female rapper, just rapper in general. Like, I think you're a dope artist, but she is a big girl. She is not a kid, and she's not a victim. And she's not some little bull. People keep throwing that word bully around, and not
victim. I'm just saying she has been bullied, and now the
you
bully.
Keep saying
now
bullying.
she has taken the stand against the bully. So now she's choosing this time to open her mouth. When the shit was coming at her back then, she didn't say anything.
Oh God, we're going in a circle. But you guys let us know what you think. Don't be mean because we don't got that many followers. Therefore, I will block you if you say something mean. Please so don't waste your time or energy.
All good, positive love. Like I said, point me in the direction of the receipt.
Please, somebody putting links below because clearly she don't know. But we will see you guys later.
Mwah.